Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy Thrivv here, coming at y'all with another story time. I do have to apologize that I didn't post last week, but I had some stuff to take care of. But I'm coming at y'all with this one, trying to make it really good. But I thought of a good one and sharing it with you today. So from the title of the video, you can 9 times out of 10 probably figure out what the topic is. But if you can't figure it out, it is a time that I almost died. Yes, that is correct. Thrivv could not be here right now, bringing y'all some amazing content right now. But obviously, I did survive. So let's see where to start at. So this event all took place last year at my school, and all the students gathered in the gym for this thing called a mass. It's where you go and this guy called a priest will teach you about the word of God. But anyway, we all gathered in the gym for that day, and at the same time, I'm a part of this cool club called AV Club. Yes, I know. Everybody tries to get into this club, but only a select few can. And it's basically where we film events like basketball games, pep rallies, and of course masses. And so I was working the AV Club that particular day, filming the mass. And so everything was just going dandy until I had to let somebody else take over because I started feeling lightheaded. So the first thing I did was to try and lean over the railing, but that didn't work. I felt like I was gonna throw up or fall over, something like that. So the next thing was to try and sit down and lean up against the glass window. Actually, I think that I sat down, but I guess I hit my head like extremely hard on the like window pane, like the outer border that surrounds like the window. Yeah, I think that I hit my head on that and I went unconscious, but nobody noticed, and I just basically just like woke back up like after a while. Then just out of the blue, I came to my senses. Just something told me to go ahead and stand up and try to go get some water and sit down somewhere else so I can maybe even lay down maybe. But that didn't work out at all, because as soon as I got up and started walking, I had to immediately sit back down. And I was trying to actually go to the stairwell where I can sit down and maybe even lay down, but I never made it there. As soon as when I stood up and started walking, I immediately collapsed and hit the floor. And what I'm about to say now is coming from my friends who told me what happened. Since I was passed out, I couldn't really tell you what exactly happened. So apparently when I passed out, it made a huge sound that the whole gym heard. They even said that it was so loud that it sounded like the camera fell. But it was just my lifeless ragdoll body flopping all over the place. The next thing they told me that when I fell, I had hit the pole and landed in between the railing and the huge pole. So when we go to like inside our gym, we have these things called pillars, and then on the other side of it it's a railing, and I fell in between that, and like the space is probably like 2 inches, and my head just went right through there, which I was close to even falling over the railing. As soon as they saw me fall, everybody said that the football coaches immediately ran up the stairs. He was like some sort of flash. He got up there in like 5 seconds, trying to get me awake. I was probably out for a solid 5 to 7 minutes. I can't really recall. This is just comments coming from someone else. Since I keep on saying I was passed out, so I couldn't really know. But one thing that I did hear was when they finally got me to my senses, I heard the priest tell everybody. The priest seriously said, "Don't pay attention to him. Pay attention to me." But one good thing about the whole thing was that I was able to go home early, like right afterwards. Like when they picked me up, they brought me to the trainer to see if I had anything wrong with me, and they were saying that I am very lucky that I did not get a concussion since I hit my head first in between a pillar. But my dad came pick me up, and my dad came to come pick me up from school. He brought me to urgent care So he tried to see if anything was wrong with me. Nothing was wrong with me, and I just went home and just slept for like the rest of the day. So that's probably like a good. And now since I'm making this story, I'm just thinking to myself, what if I did not fall there in front of everyone, but instead in the stairway where I was trying to get water to? I could have possibly died. Yes, I could have possibly died because nobody would have been there to see me pass out. Nobody would have been there to wake me up when I passed out. I could have just been laying there unconscious and apparently died. So I'm grateful that I fell where I did in front of everybody, even though it was hella embarrassing. At least there were people there who could help me and get me awake instead of me falling down the stairway where nobody is. But that is the end of the story. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. If you are not yet subscribed, you should. And also smack that like button like always. Like always, this is your boy Thrivv signing off. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.